How's it going, everyone? Been a bit, but happy to be here now. Snow day. Well, it's a Sunday, so I wasn't working anyway, but there is snow. We got several inches last night, and the words winter wonderland come to mind, so I figured it was a good day to get out and do some parks on the air. I'm fortunate to live near a park that I can just hike to. I think I might set up over here, so I'm gonna stop for a minute, but yeah, so I'm in Morgan Monroe State Forest, and this is one of their hunting areas, but I don't see any footprints or tire tracks out here, so I don't think anyone's out here this morning. Either way, I'll be plenty loud calling CQ. But yeah, happy to be here. I'm gonna do a pretty quick activation. It is currently 1 degree Fahrenheit, so plenty cold. Any exposed skin is gonna get pretty cold pretty quick. So we'll try to make this a quick activation. Hopefully the band conditions allow for that. But beautiful day. You'll see as I'm taking stuff out of my bag, but I have my Zyju G90 and I'm using the Reliance antenna, the end-fed half wave, which I think is 40 meters. For a while I thought it was 20 meter, but I'm pretty sure it's a 40 meter end-fed half wave. I'll confirm on the screen, you'll have seen it at this point. Yeah, beautiful day. It's clear blue sky, and I just love seeing snow on all the branches, and everything is just so quiet. And I love hiking in the snow because you just hear the crunch, crunch, crunch of your feet rhythmically plodding along, and it's just really beautiful. So I think I'm gonna head down this way because there's a nice little clearing there. It looks like there's a few branches I could get an antenna over, and then I do have a chair now, so I won't be sitting on the ground this time, which will be nice. So yeah, I think I'll go ahead and head over there and we'll get set up and we'll get on the air. But as always, thanks for following along, and sorry it's been so long, but you know, life is life and things happen, but I'm glad you're here now. All right, got everything set up. I'll do a quick tour before I get on the air here. So the end of the antenna is, you can never really see it, but it's way out there going over that tree and then coming through here. And if you look at this line, that's my POTA 20, and that's holding the feed point, which is then coming down to my area. So I got my chair and bag, and then my radio set up just on this log here. Quick setup, but it's gonna do the job. I already hear people on the air, so antenna's working, everything's working. I think I'm tuned into a spot that's not being used right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and quickly get on the air and try to claim that area. So let's do this. So today I'm gonna try using the POTA app, the Ham 2K I think it is. Yeah, Ham 2K, Polo. P-O-L-O. Anyway, I'm gonna try using that. Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee, checking if frequency's clear. Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee, checking if frequency's clear. Sounds good to me. Well, someone's tuning up on it. Nothing heard. This is Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee calling CQ POTA. Let me spot myself real quick. All right, here we go. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, Parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee calling CQ for Parks on the air. Operating out of Park US 4215, Morgan Monroe State Forest in Indiana. This is KD9YUY calling CQ, CQ, Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, Parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee calling CQ, CQ, Parks on the air. Let's do this. Come on, people. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, Parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee operating out of Park US 4215. This is KD9YEY calling CQ for Parks on the air. I need to get some fingerless gloves so I can stay warm and still use my phone. Normally I'm a pen and paper guy, but I'm trying to switch to this. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, Parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee operating out of Park US 4215. This is KD9YEY calling CQ for Parks on the air.
Kilo Charlie 1 Charlie Yankee Tango.
Kilo Charlie 1 Charlie Yankee Tango. QSL. Is that Kilo Charlie 1 Charlie Yankee Tango?
Roger, roger. Please copy 3131. Golf Alpha, QSL.
QSL, copy 3-1. You are 5959, Indiana.
Roger, roger. 73, hold on.
7-3. This is KD9YUY, QRZ. One down, a 3-1 to Georgia, though. That's not great. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, Parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee calling CQ, CQ, Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, Parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee operating out of Park US 4215. This is KD9YEY calling CQ for Parks on the air. Come on, tuner, get out of here. Oh man, that's cold. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, Parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee operating out of Park US 4215. This is KD9YEY calling CQ for Parks on the air.
Whiskey 5 Juliet Lima Tango.
Whiskey 5 Juliet Lima Tango. Is that Jeffrey out of Texas?
Yep. You are 5 and 9 in the north central Texas, sir. Thank you for the activation.
It is my pleasure. I also have you 5-9, Indiana, sitting in about a foot of snow right now, so appreciate the contact.
Well, don't have any snow, but it's about 30 degrees down here. 73s, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, my friend. This is KD9YUY, QRZ. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, Parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee operating out of Park US 4215. This is KD9YEY calling CQ for Parks on the air.
Alpha India 4 Tango Hotel.
Alpha India 4 Tango Hotel. I have you 5-9, Indiana.
Copy that. I have you 5-7 in Virginia, Victor Alpha. Thank you for the activation.
It is my pleasure. Thanks for the 5-7 into Virginia. Have a great day and Merry Christmas. This is KD9YEY, QRZ.
Kilowatt 5 Sugar Victor Charlie.
Kilo 5 Sugar Victor Charlie. I have you 5-9, Indiana.
QSL, I've got you 5-9 in Mississippi.
Copy 5-9 into Mississippi. Thanks for the contact today. This is KD9YUY, QRZ. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, Parks on the air. This is KD9YUY calling CQ for Parks on the air.
WB5OOV Whiskey Bravo 5, Oscar Bravo.
Whiskey Bravo 5, Oscar Bravo. I have you about a 5-5, Indiana.
I've got you at a 5-7 in Oklahoma. Thanks for the park and 73. And Merry Christmas.
73, my friend. Merry Christmas as well. This is KD9YUY, QRZ. Is there a Whiskey 5? Whiskey 5.
Whiskey 5, Delta Uniform India
Whiskey 5 Delta Uniform India, I have you about a 5-1 into Indiana.
Roger, roger. I have you 5-5 at my park, US 0661 in Mississippi, QSL.
Is that US 0061 QSL?
0661 Mississippi.
I copy US 0661 QSL.
Roger, roger.
Excellent, my friend. Thank you very much. My park is US 4215.
Roger, roger. Thanks for being there. 7-3.
7-3. This is KD9 White UI QRZ. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta 9er Yankee Echo Yankee, operating out of Park US 4215. This is KD9 White UI calling CQ, parks on the air. Very cold. This is silly. I need gloves. But I got 6, so 4 more. Well, we'll do 6 more. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta 9er Yankee Echo Yankee, operating out of Park US 4215. This is KD9 White UI calling CQ, parks on the air. Supposedly the gloves I have are supposed to allow me to type, but I don't know. I can test it. Oh. We'll see. I'll try it. I'm trying it. It's better than frostbite. Woo, all right. This is why we do it, folks. This is why we do it. Okay. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta 9er Yankee Echo Yankee, operating out of Park US 4215. This is KD9 YEY calling CQ, parks on the air.
Delta 2, Alpha Golf Whiskey.
Gloves are working, cool. Kilo Delta 2, Alpha Golf Whiskey, I have you 5-9, Park US 4215, Indiana, QSL.
Kilo Delta 9, Yankee Echo, Yankee KD, 2AGW returning, good morning. Name is Roy, I'm in northern New York State. You're 5757, over.
Roger, Roy. I copy 5-7 into New York State. Thanks for picking me up today, and I hope you're having a great day.
Roger, roger. All the best. Happy holidays, 73s.
73, my friend. This is KD9 White UI, QRZ.
Kilo 6, Lima Sierra, park to park.
Kilo 6, Lima Sierra. I have you 5-9, Park US 4215.
Boys, I got you 5555 into my park. US 0927, 0927.
I copy US 0927, QSL. Thank you, my friend. Have a great day. Have a fun activation. This is KD9 White UI, QRZ. Victor Alpha 3, Bravo, Juliet, India. I have you 5-5 into Park US 4215, QSL.
QSL, sir, I have you a nice 5-9 up here in northwestern Ontario today. Thank you, 73.
73, my friend. This is KD9 White UI, QRZ. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta 9er Yankee Echo Yankee, operating out of Park US 4215. This is KD9 White UI calling CQ, parks on the air. My fingers are cold. They're cold. I'm up to 9. 3 more, and I'll call it. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta 9er Yankee Echo Yankee, operating out of Park US 4215. This is KD9 YEY calling CQ, parks on the air.
Kilo Juliet 4, Alpha Oscar X-ray.
Kilo Juliet 4, Alpha Oscar X-ray. I have you 5-9, Park US 4215, QSL.
QSL 5757, North Carolina. Appreciate you being there.
Thank you, my friend. Thanks for being my 10th contact. And I'm sitting in about a foot of snow right now, so I'm not going to linger. Hoping for 2 more, though. 2 more. This is KD9 White UI, QRZ.
November Echo 2, Bravo.
November Echo 2, Bravo. Got you 5-9, Park US 4215.
QSL, you're about a 55 here into New York. We have less snow than you, but it's still pretty cold.
Roger, we're sitting at about 1 degree right now.
I haven't checked recently, but I guess we're about 18 degrees, so I guess you have us beat.
Not a contest. It's just cold. Thanks for being there, my friend. 73.
Thank you, 73.
This is KD9YUI, QRZ. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, parks on the air. This is Kilo, Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee. Operating out of Park US 4215. This is KD9YEY calling CQ, parks on the air. Maybe that's somebody coming in. Oh, maybe that's the tuner from earlier. Call him the fish, the tuner fish. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, parks on the air. This is Kilo, Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee. Operating out of Park US 4215. This is KD9YEY calling CQ, parks on the air. One more, come on guys. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, parks on the air. This is Kilo, Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee. Operating out of Park US 4215. This is KD9YEY calling CQ, parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, parks on the air. This is Kilo, Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee calling CQ, parks on the air. Come on guys, one more. Oh, my fingers hurt. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, parks on the air. This is Kilo, Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee. Operating out of Park US 4215, KD9YEY calling CQ, parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, parks on the air. This is Kilo, Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee calling CQ, parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, parks on the air. Kilo, Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee, operating out of Park US 4215. This is KD9YEY calling CQ, parks on the air. Whew, all right, I'm gonna take a minute here. Oh. Not gonna help. Gloves are great, but they also separate your fingers, which make them colder. Mittens are the best. Can't do this in mittens. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, parks on the air. This is Kilo, Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee calling CQ, parks on the air. Might have to call it with 11. I mean, it's what I need. I just like to have the extras in case one of them isn't accurate or I messed up something. I do like this app, though. I'll give it that. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ, parks on the air. This is Kilo, Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee. Operating out of Park US 4215. This is KD9YEY calling CQ, parks on the air.
Whiskey Echo 8, Uniform Sierra November.
Thank you, my friend. Whiskey Echo 8, Uniform Sierra November. Looks like Derek in Virginia. Is that right?
QSL, I have you about a 3-3 Virginia.
Copy, 3-3. I have you 5-9, Indiana. QSL?
QSL to 5-9, thanks for the activation.
Thank you, my friend. This is KD9YEY doing final call for parks on the air. Final call. This is Kilo, Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee. Final call, parks on the air. Nothing heard. This is Kilo, Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee. Clear. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay. I need to put this down. Ugh. I need to take these off. Whew. All right, and these are going up against my core. Oh, yeah, that's better. Gotta thaw them out, and then I'll start packing up. Stiff. Oh. Okay. So you're probably asking why, and that's an excellent question. Because I like the challenge. Yes, my fingers are killing me right now, although they're better now that I'm warming them up. But when I see, 1 degree temps and snow on the ground, I don't know. It's just like, oh, I think I'd like to do a park activation that day. I just like the challenge of it. So, appreciate you following along. I can actually move my fingers again, so that's good. I'm gonna get these warmed up and then start packing up and start hiking home. But thank you to the 12 who contacted me today. I'm glad I was able to activate the park. It would have been unfortunate had I not been able to get it and done all this effort. It's happened before, but it didn't happen today. Given that I was a 3-3 into, what was the last one there, Virginia, yeah, band conditions are changing. It's time to pack up anyway. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that and get home. Thanks for following along. All right, all packed up and heading out with a successful activation under my belt. So this was definitely a quick activation today. That was a get my 10, which is 12 in my opinion, and get out because it's cold. My hands were definitely done. They were hurting there at the end. So lessons learned, I need to get mittens. I think actually they might work because then I can just pull like one finger out, like the kind that open up into gloves, or gloves with mitten tops, whatever those are called. Get some of those, because at least then I can put the mittens over when I'm not actively logging contacts. Other than that though, I think it went great. The setup worked really well for what it was. I'll have to look at the actual band conditions when I get home, but 3-3 into Georgia, or Virginia, and Georgia I think at the beginning, is not common for this area on 20 meters. I should have been way stronger. So, but 5-9 into Texas and other places, so who knows. But got my contacts, I'll take it. This was good to get out today. It is Sunday right now, but this upcoming Friday, my stepdad and I, W9NVY, who you're well familiar with at this point, we're going to be attempting a 10 park activation in 24 hours. So that'll be, I think the Warthog is 5, and then maybe the Rhino is 10, whatever that is. There is a word for 5 parks in one day, and then 10 parks in one day, and so on. And I'm kind of shocked that I don't already have 5 parks in one day, given how many multi-park things I do, but I guess I just never did that many. So I think I've done 4 in a day, but none of them were double parks. So the way we've planned this is that we're gonna do, I think, 8 different stops, and then several of those are either doubles or triples. I think there's 1 triple and several doubles. And so we'll be able to get 10 parks activated that way. If we do it right, we'll end up with 12, I think, which is awesome. 12 instead of 10. That's kind of the theme. But so we're gonna head out after work on Friday, which will be about 4 o'clock for me. And UTC midnight is 7 o'clock our time. So we'll try to activate a few on Friday night, and then we're gonna stop somewhere, get some quick shut-eye, get up early on that Saturday while it's still within the same UTC day, and continue to activate. We'll have till 7 o'clock that day to get the rest of the parks. So all that to say, stay tuned for that. We're really excited about it. We always enjoy doing these little excursions to try to get some parks done. And I think all of them will be new parks for me. We're gonna do Shade State Park and Turkey Run State Park here in Indiana, and some others. I've been through those areas, at least on my bicycle, but I wasn't doing radio at that time, so I don't have them yet. But yeah, stay tuned, more to follow, and I guess at this point, I'm nearing the end of this trail, but as always, I will see you further on down the trail.